Hi, Assalamualaikum to Sir Fairuz. My name is NURDAMIA binti Muhammad Razali and my metric number is 2026104261. Our presentation is prepared for ACC407, which is Fundamental Financial Accounting and Reporting. The objective of this assignment is to develop communication skills related to financial accounting and reporting through the study of a real sole proprietorship business. For this project, our group conducted a field visit and interview session at Ruang Tenang, a business located in Selayang. Through this visit, we were able to collect information regarding the business background, daily operations, accounting practices, and financial recording process. The purpose of this project is to gain first-hand information from the business owner, observe actual business activities, and relate accounting theories learned in class with the real business practices. Before the visit, we expected the business to have a simple operating structure and basic accounting records. However, after the interview, we discovered that the business operations and record-keeping process were more organized than we initially expected. The owner also provided useful information that helped us understand the business better. During the interview, we faced several limitations such as time constraints and restricted access to certain confidential documents. Nevertheless, the owner was very cooperative and supportive throughout the session. Overall, this experience provided valuable exposure to a real business environment and enhanced our understanding of financial accounting in practice.
Okay, now we will look at the background of the business owner. His name is Muhammad Darwisi bin Muhammad Razali. He is 25 years old. He have education in diploma in office management. As you can see in the slide, this is few career background of the owner. He have an experience being a clerk, and also he have opened small businesses such as bundle, barber. Not just that, he also have experience in being a promoter for a boot phone case and also Parkson. Not just that, he have also an experience in food and beverages field for Subway. Let me tell you a bit of the business overview. Okay, Ruang Tenang is a roadside cafe business that was established in 2025, and it was a sole proprietorship business. It operates with a healing and cozy concept. Thus, the business provides a relaxing environment for the customer. So, this business targeted for those customers that want a healing and also a chill vibe while they can admiring the scene along the roadside. Not just that, it is designed to attract the local community with affordable food and drinks. Okay, for this business, it open every day except for the Wednesday. For the operation hour, it open at 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. for the weekday, while for the weekend, it open 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, the main business activity, or we can call the main menu for this business, is coffee. The Ruang Tenang offers coffee and non-coffee beverages. Not just that, it also offers snacks and also light meal. As you can see in the slide, there is the menu that we have taken the photo from the shop itself. They have a popular drink such as matcha and also coffee, and they have a new menu also for the chocolate drinks. And the next picture is the light meals. For us, the portion is quite big and it's very affordable for the price. Okay, now I would like to introduce the target customer and also the unique features that this business have. Okay, for the target customer, they're targeted students, family, working adult, and also local community. Okay, due to the business was located near to LRT and also near to Selayang Mall and near housing community, so they targeted students or even the local community itself to come to their cafe. Okay, next we have unique features of the business. Okay, the unique of this business is they have an affordable price. For a big portion, they just offer less than RM10 ringgit. So it quite affordable, and the place itself was Instagrammable environment. As now we are popular with social media, so the scenery along the cafe was very admiring and very beautiful to take and photo. Next, they have a homemade product. They not just buy the product direct for the supermarket, they R&D the product themselves, and they make the homemade sauce and also the homemade light meal. And next, they have a cozy and relaxing atmosphere, so it gives a chill and healing vibe for those customers that want to having a me time at the cafe. Okay, we will take a brief look at the model and expenses for this business. As per interview session from us with the owner itself, the owner said that the model he using for this business is around RM10,000 ringgit, and it was from his saving itself, and there is no loan or anything. And the capital was likely to use for equipment, inventory, and also cash reserve. Okay, as you can see in the slide, the equipment such as stove, coffee machines, beverage dispenser, canopy itself, table and chair for the customer, the signboard, the banner, extension plug, wiring and lamp, and also the inventory is the food stock itself, the raw material. Okay, the owner used RM6,000 ringgit for the equipment, RM2,300 for the inventory, and he provided RM1,700 for the cash reserve.
Hi, my name is NURUL BINTI JOHAN. My metric number is 2026321247. So I will talk about the Ruang Teduh business character. Number one, the Ruang Teduh business is sole proprietorship. That means the business is owned and controlled by one owner. Number two, the capital contribution. Since the Ruang Teduh is sole proprietorship business, the capital only came from the owner personal funding, which is RM10,000 ringgit, without taking out from any bank loans or receiving from any injection government capital. Number three, for the book and account keeping record, Ruang Teduh business maintain basic and manual accounting records, including sales and purchase invoice, expenses records, and bank statement. Number four, their type of liability is unlimited because they are sole proprietorship business. Now we will talk about the Ruang Tenang as sole proprietorship business. For the sole proprietorship character is number one, simple management structure, which is the management is straightforward because there is only one owner. Decision can be made quickly without consulting with partner, making the business flexible and responsive to any changes. Number two, single owner. That means there is no other partnership. Number three, easy and inexpensive to set up because they require a minimal capital and minimal registration cost. Number four, the owner receive all the profit. Number five, limited capital. Ruang Tenang owner only fund RM10,000 ringgit as the capital to start up the business. Number six, less legal formalities, which is they are require legal procedure, fewer legal procedure and regulation compared to partnership and companies. Record keeping and reporting are generally simple than others. Number seven, owner have full control over business. What is unlimited liability? Liability means the business owner is personally responsible for all business debt and losses. Owner capital contribution divide into three. Number one, cash reserve 1,700. Number two, equipment RM 6,000 ringgit. Number three, inventory RM 2,300 ringgit. Now, this is the classification for the capital. Number one, cash reserve. Number two, equipment. Number three, inventory. For the equipment, we have a coffee machine, grinder, gas stove, healing chair, table, beverage dispenser, canopy, banner, extension plug, and lamp. For the inventory, we got coffee beans, milk, sugar, raw foods, packaging, and disposable items.
First, we started with asset. Asset can be classified into two categories, current asset and non-current asset. Current asset is asset that can be cash or convert into cash within 1 year or within normal operating cycle. For this ruang tenang, the current asset is cash in hand, cash at bank, cash reserve, inventory that's mean raw material such as coffee bean, matcha powder, milk, sugar, raw food, packaging and disposable item, and other ingredients. Next, non-current asset are long-term asset that's no purpose of resale to be held more than 1 year. For example, for this business is espresso machine and grinder machine, temper, matcha tool, canopy, extension plug, signboard, healing chair and table, counter table, gas stove, lamp, and beverage dispenser. Liability divided into two categories, current liability and non-current liability. Current liability, which means short-term obligation that must be settled by the business within 1 year, and non-current liability, that is long-term obligation which are expected to be settled by the business more than 1 year. For this ruang tenang business, there is no liability. The owner has no bank loan, and all the material are settled instantly by the cash. Under owner equity, the business has a capital contribution of 10,000 ringgit from the owner personal saving. This amount represents the owner investment in the business and serve as initial sources of funding. Expenses are the costs incurred by a business in order to operate and generate revenue. Example for this ruang tenang is cost of goods sold, operating expenses, which is a rental of stall, utility expenses, and salary of worker for 2 persons. Revenue is the income earned by a business from its normal business activities, usually from selling goods or services. The business set different daily sales target depending on the day of the week. On weekdays, the sales target are 150 ringgit per day. However, during the weekend, the target is RM 250 per day because of the higher customer and the demand. For the payment method, the business accepts booths, QR code, and cash payment.
Okay, now I will explain the accounting cycle used by Ruang Tenang Cafe. First of all, the accounting cycle is a process used to record and also report business transactions. It consists of 5 main stages: source documents, journals, ledgers, trial balance, and also financial statements. First, source documents. At Ruang Tenang Cafe, source documents include sales receipts from customers, purchase invoices for coffee beans and milk, expenses receipts, and also bank statements. These documents provide evidence that a transaction has already occurred. Okay, next is journals, which is the books of original entries. Ruang Tenang Cafe uses the Loivers POS system to record daily sales. For example, when customers purchase coffee, beverages, or snacks, the transactions are recorded in the POS system. And then the sales reports that is generated from the POS system are then transferred to Microsoft Excel for accounting purposes and used to prepare journal entries using the double entry system. Okay, third is ledgers, which is the collection of individual accounts. Okay, the journal entries are transferred to ledger accounts such as cash, inventory, sales revenue, and expenses. For example, sales from coffee and beverages are recorded in the sales revenue account, while purchases of coffee beans and milk are recorded in the inventory account. Since Ruang Tenang Cafe is a small business, these ledger accounts are prepared manually in Microsoft Excel. Okay, fourth is the trial balance, which is the list of all account balances. So after preparing the ledgers, Ruang Tenang Cafe prepares a trial balance in Microsoft Excel to ensure that total debit balances equal total credit balances. This actually helps check the accuracy of the accounting records before preparing the financial statements. Okay, last one is the financial statements, which consists of two statements. The first one is the statement of profit or loss, and then the second one is the statement of financial position. So for the statement of profit or loss, it shows the revenue earned from selling coffee, beverages and snacks, minus expenses such as rental, utilities, and also salaries. So, and for the statement of financial position, it shows the assets of Ruang Tenang Cafe, including cash, inventory, and also equipment such as coffee machines, canopies, and furniture. So, to sum up, Ruang Tenang Cafe uses Loiver's POS to record daily sales and also Microsoft Excel to prepare journal, ledgers, trial balances, and financial statements. So, this accounting cycle actually helps Ruang Tenang Cafe to maintain accurate records, monitor performance, and also support better decision making.
Moving on the strengths of Ruang Tenang's financial management, we identify three main strengths. First, proper supporting documents are well maintained. The businesses systematically keeps all its sales receipt, purchase invoices, and bank statement. This is crucial because it provides clear evidence for every single business transaction. Second, they practice a systematic accounting recording process. Transactions are not recorded randomly. Instead, they flow properly according to the accounting cycle, starting from source document to journals, ledger, the trial balance, and finally the financial statement. Third, the use of digital tools significantly improve their efficiency. By utilizing the Loiver's POS system and Microsoft Excel, Ruang Tenang is able to track daily sales and monitor their financial data much faster with fewer errors. Now, let's move on other weaknesses identified in Ruang Tenang's accounting practices. First, there is a strong dependence on technology. Although using the Loiver's POS system improve efficiency, the business relies heavily on it. Any technical glitches, internet disruption, or system failures could instantly disrupt the recording process and block access to vital transaction data. Second, some financial records are still prepared manually. While daily sales are automated, the ledger accounts are still done manually using Microsoft Excel. This requires extra time and effort, which increase the risk of human errors during data entry or calculation. Third, the business faces limited accounting function for future growth. Their current system works well for a small business. However, as Ruang Tenang scales up and transactions increase, the existing methods may become inefficient and fail to support more complex accounting needs. Finally, let's look at the recommendation to help Ruang Tenang improve its financial practices. First, we suggest that the business perform regular backups of its transaction data. To minimize the risk of data loss from technical glitches or system failures, Ruang Tenang should backup its Loiver's POS and Excel files regularly, either using cloud storage or external drives. Second, the owner should review all accounting records periodically. Conducting regular reviews will help identify and fix any manual errors or missing transactions yearly, ensuring the reliability and accuracy of their final financial information. Third, Ruang Tenang should consider upgrading to a more comprehensive accounting software in the future. As the business expands and handles more transactions, moving from Excel to dedicated software like BizStory or SQL accounting will greatly improve efficiency and better support future business growth. To wrap up our presentation, let's look at the key conclusion from our study on Ruang Tenang. First, on this project successfully connected our classroom theory with a real business environment. We observed how the entire accounting cycle, from collecting source document to preparing final financial statement, applies directly to a sole proprietorship model.
Second, we learn the importance of effective capital management. Ruang Tenang smartly allocated its initial RM10,000 capital between essential non-current assets like equipment and current assets like raw material, inventory, and cash reserve. Third, even though the business keep basic and manual bookkeeping records, maintaining a systematic flow of transaction is absolutely critical for the owner to accurately monitor performance and track profitability. Lastly, this field visit gave our group a valuable learning experience. It gave us a realistic view of running a small business, including understanding the risk of unlimited liability. Overall, this assignment has successfully achieved its goal in deepening our understanding of fundamental financial accounting. That's all from our group. Thank you so much.